good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Thoughts on Education by College Dunia. Today, I would like to host Professor Parmeswar Nayak, Dean of Birla School of Management at Birla Global University. Sir, please introduce yourself to the audience.
I am Professor P. Nayak, Dean of the School of Management of Birla Global University. I am basically a teacher in management, human resources management. I have been in this profession for last 34 years. I studied in Delhi University, then I taught at places like Delhi University, the School of Management of KIT University, as Dean at Amity University, Noida, as a Director of Academics, as a Director at IT's Institute of Management in Noida. I was also Director of Birla Institute of Management Technology in Parmeswar. I was a professor in BMTech, Greater Noida. I taught management subjects, particularly resource management. I have trained a good number of people. I think for more than 350 MDPs from people from 40 odd PSUs and private sector companies. So I have taught also outside India, in Oman, in Tanzania, in Europe, Slovenia, in Poland, Parmeswar University, Ljubljana University, in Nepal, so other places in Malaysia. So I have this real background.
So, you have held key positions at education institutes throughout your professional career. What are the key factors that keep you connected to the education sector?
You see, I am a passionate teacher. I am connected to education sector not by force, it's by choice. I started my teaching career long back after 2 years of industry experience. I have been connected to this profession for maybe for two reasons. One most important reason is or factor is the learning opportunity. I keep learning, and this is the profession which is the noblest profession. And I enjoy being a teacher. So this is, I do not consider it as a profession of earning money, but it is my life. So I keep learning. I think this is a profession where a teacher has to be a student throughout and learn new things. So I am connected to this sector, and I think the connection is mutual. If I am with this sector for 34 years, means the education sector needs me. I love education sector. So that is my connectivity. And the second one is that I enjoy being in the company of young people like students. Because you see, I get to know many things from them and then try to identify their potentials, human potentials, and try my best to develop those potentials. And then when I see them succeeding and making brighter careers, and sometimes they seek help after even 10 years, 20 years, it gives a lot of satisfaction. And relationship with students, learning opportunities, getting satisfaction from this profession, and getting bread and butter, everything together, what else you need. That's how I am in the sector.
So, being the Dean at Birla School of Management, what is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
Though I am a teacher of leadership, I believe in creating a conditioned environment in which faculty members and students who are key stakeholders of our education sector must feel comfortable. they feel safe. Faculty members get empowered, identify their potential strengths and develop new areas in academics, get freedom to nurture, to develop, to exercise their intellectual capital, use that, and try to help students develop in their domain. And students, particularly the new generation, they have different tastes, different likes and dislikes. So I try to provide the kind of freedom to exercise their, hidden talents, come out with those things. So provide some kind of activities other than classroom teaching, the mix of classroom and out of the class activities, so that they learn from those activities through peer interaction. So that is how I think I try to do that. And if you talk about my leadership style, even being a teacher of a leadership style, I feel that at times I do not keep one style forever. I use multiple styles of leadership, though basically I am a S3 type. What I have taught to my students is S1, S2, S3. S1 is a directed style, S2 is a problem solver, S3 is a developer, and S4 is empowerer. So I am of the third category, that is the developer category. And but I am very basically an authentic leader, and I use multiple styles appropriate for handling different kinds of people and different kinds of situations, because I don't think one style will be effective to handle all types of situations. Therefore, but I am basically if I am tested from some tools, I have been tested, I am found as a personality, the person, I belong to the S3 type, the developer.
So, how does BGU curriculum ensure the industry's best practices?
Okay. Particularly, I will talk about the MBA and BBA curriculum. Our norm is that whenever we design any kind of syllabus or a program structure, we take inputs from industry. We have industry experts in our board of studies, academic council. They are the first people who give inputs in a very structured way, because we share with them our syllabus, our program structure, our curriculum design, everything with them. They go through that and then they give their inputs. Second aspect, we have annual review of our curriculum in detail with the industry experts. We invite both academic and industry experts and our faculty members in the respective areas. They sit with them, discuss, and then update the curriculum. Third thing that we do, that we benchmark our curriculum with the best universities or B schools in the world. We do it every alternate year, so that we update, we also compare our syllabus with the global B schools curriculum, because they might be also doing the same thing. So we compare whether we are at par with global institutions or not. So that is our practices. So I consider it, and again, we keep it open. There are a number of experts are invited to our conferences, international conferences, national conferences. They share their thoughts, how to enrich, how to modify, how to add something which are relevant in the industry. So we take those feedback and incorporate in our syllabus and curriculum. Students are exposed to the industry in a structured way. They go to the industry for summer internship for 8 weeks. They go for industry visits They undertake live projects with industry periodically. Besides that, the faculty members who are also drawn from industry, they share their experiences with the students in the class. So they get wholesome, exposure. So our curricular design is such that students have got not only exposure to the written structured curricula, but also the open sources where during the program they get exposed to industry situation and learn and then update, because world is changing very fast. Industry situation is also changing very fast. Therefore, any curriculum you design, you become a little outdated or obsolete after a year or so. So people who are in practice, when they come and share, they share the most updated ones. So that is how we do that.
So, what do you think of your roles and responsibilities to the institution and the students?
See, my role as a dean is to ensure that our academic activities are undertaken as per the norms of the university, as per the regulation, guidelines of the University Grants Commission, and as per the industry expectations. So I try to ensure that our faculty members are well equipped, they are having adequate resources, and they stick to the academic timetable, the schedule, they conduct classes regularly, evaluation process is undertaken properly, students' attendance in the class, their seriousness about the course, their exposure to the industry. So I try to ensure that. And we have the practice of a well set system in which faculty members, students interact very freely. Students get adequate scope and opportunities to meet faculty members, even dean. So that kind of environment, that is my role and responsibility to ensure that, and declare results in time so that students get grades in time. They can be placed well in the companies in time, coordinate with the placement people to bring the companies and prepare our students for the. So we provide. I try to bring a lot of inputs from the trainers to groom the students, personality development for corporate readiness. So besides the course structure, there are also some training programs which are necessary to equip students and prepare students and make them ready for industry. So those things are my responsibility, I do. And overall, I try to ensure that quality of management education in our school goes up and improved day by day.
So, when you first came to BGU, what was your vision for the institution?
In fact, I didn't come to BGU as such, but before BGU was established, I was very much here as the director of Birla Institute of Management Technology called BIMTech since 2015. November 6, I joined here. Subsequently, when BIMTech became the part of, renamed as Birla School of Management when Birla Global University was established in the year 2016, when it became operational. I became both dean and remained as director of BIMTech because students were admitted in BIMTech also. So I was also instrumental in conceptualizing, setting the vision not only of our school but also of the university. So I was taking initiative to set the vision, mission and values of the university. So our vision is to create and disseminate knowledge in a global context, while emphasizing more on achieving excellence, innovation, and inclusiveness. So this is our vision. And in the School of Management, we try to equip students to be global business leaders and entrepreneurs. So we have two more important focuses in this. Like all of them may not be entrepreneurs because it's very difficult to be, but we provide opportunities to the students to become entrepreneurs also through our entrepreneurship courses with collaboration with Watwani Foundation and NEN. So we focus on that. But besides this managerial input or making them competent managers, my philosophy is that they should become, good human being, responsible manager, responsible leader. So we try to ingrain in them the ethics, the values, the innovativeness, how to become socially sensitive through the courses like social immersion program. When they go to the villages, go to the slums, go to the underprivileged communities, when they have never any access to those kind of communities, they try to know the bottom of the pyramid. Because when they will become manager and they will deal with some people to whom they have not met in their previous life, they may not take appropriate decisions. So this kind of exposure will also equip the students to think differently and while taking decisions and solving problems. So these are basically my philosophy of this.
So, what do you see as Biju's greatest strength?
BDU's greatest strength, I will tell you that it's faculty. Okay? Very, very friendly, accessible faculty. You do not have to be a great, brilliant professor only if you are not accessible to students and students do not feel comfortable with the faculty. I think we have created a team of faculty here who are accessible to students, they are with students, students feel always, comfortable to interact with faculty, and that makes the learning process more smooth and effective. That's the first thing. Second is our good learning environment. Biju has created a good learning environment, not only in terms of studying or something, but also to learn through peer interactions. There are a lot of opportunities for peer interactions. There is a lot of to have a healthy, toxic-free environment to live in. That's kind of strength it has got. It's got a beautiful infrastructure, good ambience. So to spend 2 years for a learner, you need also the physical infrastructure, you need a academic infrastructure, and that Biju has. And I can tell, though it is definitely a strength, is the brand of Birla, who are known for ethical education, ethical conduct, business, how to run business in a sustainable manner. So what could be the best place? So they are the promoters who are known for creating good educational institutions. So we are known as the brand. So these are the strengths.
So, what do you think as the greatest challenges facing higher education today, and how do you think your institution is addressing those challenges?
I tell you, biggest challenge for education today is how to align with the technology. Because technology is changing very fast. See, for example, now the chat GPT is there. Students can find out the answer using chat GPT without studying. They may take the help of AI, they may use some mobile technology or others. So how to really align our education with the so much advanced technology? How to use technology for education? because the technology is progressing faster than your educational, kind of curricular activities. So that's the biggest challenge for me, I think, in the education sector. Second is the how to increase the personalized learning. How to give students some ethical education, create them as a leader rather than a competent manager. Because you can impart skill, you can impart knowledge, but how to change the attitude of students. And today, I think in future, AI and other technology, disruptive technology, can take care of knowledge part and skill part required in the industry. But they may not get the human aspect. So how to develop human capital, the qualities of good leadership, being a good human being, being ethical, having a lot of values they can carry to the organization. Those things will not be replaced by the technology. So how to inculcate, how to impart, how to educate students on those directions. Because social sensitivity of students is not that great at this moment. It's going down with relationship management, making work-life balance, respect for elders, having social concern, managing stress, not only managing business but managing environment, how to address to the sustainable development goals. So these are not in the prime agenda of the student mind. But these kind of requirements will be there in future. So that is the challenge, how to reorient our students, their mindset towards this, to make them socially responsible. So I think that, and there are also how to update quickly curriculum. Because books cannot be written for future. Books are written based on, say, research done, which are relevant for a particular context or particular situation or particular time. But time is changing so fast that some of the things written or people will be referring to may not be relevant for the next 2 years or 3 years. So that is how to quickly get the literature for the consumption of the learners. That's also the biggest challenge. So that is what I think is a major challenge for education today. And at the same time, at this moment, National Education Policy 2020 is in vogue, and we are also planning to implement it. How to implement the multidisciplinarity, bringing collaboration, and development of the social concern, all those things, sustainability, CSR, and making students, learner, lifelong learner. It is good to talk, but how to make that happen? So that is what I think is the biggest challenge for this. And one of the challenges all the education sector, the education institutions are doing to get good teachers. Get good teachers. Because if there will be no good teachers, you cannot have good education. So therefore, I feel that we need to develop good teachers. There are dearth of teachers also. Number of teachers is less than what is required. So that is also a biggest challenge for this.
Sir, any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and aspiring students?
See, suggestion I don't give because I do not consider myself as a messiah, because they are all well informed. Any suggestion I will give, they might be knowing it. One thing I can suggest that, you should become as much rich person as you can. Okay? Because you need money. You can get your Mercedes or any high brand car. Moment you join job, you get that much of salary or something. You aspire for that, no problem. You should not compromise. You should not compromise with ethics. As a human being, you become a good human being. You have that much of quality that no rich, even the richest person on earth cannot buy you. I used to share with my students in the class in Hindi. I can share with you. This may be a suggestion for my students. कि धनवान इतना बनो कि कोई भी कीमती चीज आप खरीद सको, लेकिन गुणवान इतना बनो कि कोई भी धनवान आपको खरीद ना सके. Take care of your parents, take care of your society, proximate society. At least do one good job in life which society will remember you. And give back to the society whatever best you have, because society has given best to you. That's my message. Thank you.
Thank you.